welcome to day 1 of isolation. Going fairly well so far. I introduced myself to the kids as their new teacher, which went down like a lead balloon, but they have done the work that I've set them today. I'm quite impressed. Apart from yoga with Adriene, which I thought would be really good for them. It's free, it's on YouTube. I will link it up here just so you can check it out, but it's really good. Free access to yoga that you can do at home and no hassles. I'm determined to get them doing it tomorrow. Anyway, just try to get the light out of it. Anyway, so I've been reading various articles and interested about what I can do around the home during this period of isolation. I do still have some work, and obviously doing teaching with the kids, but apart from that there's loads that can be done in the house. We recently had a water pipe leak and we had to remove some wallpaper in the living room, so I'm looking at maybe stripping all the wallpaper and painting. We're going to have projects like that to get through this isolation because it is prolonged, 4 weeks minimum. So I was reading this just random article. Again, I'll link it in the description, and you can have a look at it. But it's 5 tips to declutter your home during social isolation, and I thought that was quite interesting because it's something I have been doing recently. So the first thing is take before and after photographs. Suppose that's a really good idea if you're clearing out your pantry or a cupboard and you can really see how much space you've created and how much more neater it is. So that's quite a good idea just to keep you motivated. For the majority of people, cleaning, tidying and decluttering isn't their favourite pastime, but one that certainly we've got time for at the moment. Number 2, throw at least 2 things every day. I could throw 20 things a day because there are, name and no names, some hoarders in this house, and I'm quite disorganised, so things aren't necessarily thrown out when they should be. So yeah, I reckon that's a decent challenge, and I'd be happy to report back every day as to whether I have managed to repurpose or thrown away, put in the charity bag or recycled. Okay. Take one thing at a time. This is something I'm very guilty of, is try to battle with everything at once, whereas taking just one area at a time and sorting that out is much, much easier. So I'll definitely be reminding myself of that. Throw away all expired products. I suppose that's something that you would do as you go. So as you're clearing out a cupboard or a drawer, you would check any expiration dates and go for it that way. So yeah, I'll bear that in mind and I will let you know how that goes. Make use of storage space. Now that's interesting. We don't have a massive house, so storage is a premium. We do have quite a lot of storage for the size of the house, but it's not always used efficiently. So what I've started doing is, for example, I went through the airing cupboard, washed everything in the airing cupboard, and just got a charity bag and filled it with things that we don't need anymore, and kind of separated things out. We did discover a little mouse in our airing cupboard, so we've actually used containers to hold towel sheets, duvets, tea towels, all that stuff. So it's all looking very organised. I've done another cupboard as well. We're just organising it and getting rid of stuff, and having some sort of sense to the cupboard has meant that not only do I know where things are, but I'm creating more storage space. A lot more storage space. Okay, let's have a look. And that's it already. 5 little tips that I'm going to follow over the next 29 days. I really hope that everyone is able to make the most of the time at home, that you're not tearing your hair out and you're not driving each other around the bend. I think it's just so important to really be conscious of keeping yourself isolated. We are quite fortunate in that our neighbours and I share a driveway, so there's kind of 7 of us in total in the driveway, and the neighbours have a 12-year-old child who can play with the kids. It is still only day 1 though, and I think it will become more challenging as the cabin fever kicks in, so watch this space. Desperate to get the kids doing yoga with Adriene, so I will post a video about that. But we are surviving day 1 and really looking forward to finding out what it's like after a month. Don't bulk buy what you need. Keep in touch with people that are vulnerable and keep in touch with your family. Don't eat junk food all day, and make sure you have plenty of laughs. Catch you tomorrow.